These units, they're designed to create a low pressure system. That's the methodology behind it. So when you use these probes, you can put your hand on it. It might not feel like it's doing a lot, but it's working in direct vacuum. So the goal of the VEU is to create a low pressure system in the ground. So that low pressure system does two things. The first thing is gas 101, gas travels to the path of least resistance. I know Dave hit on that already. Number two is you have a large amount of cubic feet per minute in vacuum that unit is pulling. So it's naturally doing two things, which are both beneficial for the leak mitigation process and pulling everything towards one singular spot. With the old methods like the Venturis or Tornadoes, what ends up happening is you can run two per line, and then you'll put two here and two over there, and then it sucks this pocket down from maybe a 3 or 4 foot diameter ring around that unit and zeroes it out maybe really fast. But now what you've done is it doesn't have the longevity or the force to be able to pull beyond that. So now you got to pick it up and move it over here. Now you got to suck from that area and then lift it up, suck from that area over there. And you have that potential to not only move gas around, plus you're not even really getting all the gas out. You're just almost putting a Band-Aid on it for, especially for bigger leaks. For smaller spot leaks, that's when you would want to use a Venturi or Tornado, something that's real tiny, zip it out, boom, let's just get it done. For anything that's bigger than that, maybe a 4 foot concentric area, you really need to consider using something that's designed to create that low pressure system, because as the unit is pulling, it's pulling everything into one singular area, and you don't have to move stuff around. Everything is moving towards it. And that's why when you're setting these units up in like a commercial or residential area, we always say, set it up away from the house, not at the house, because this unit's going to pull gas away. I was at a laundromat in, I think it was Alabama, and they had gas in the laundromat, and we set it up toward the sidewalk away from the laundromat, and it actually sucked the gas out of the laundromat through the ground, and then we were evacuating that whole entire area. So it will pull gas from 50, 60 plus feet away. It's just important to understand how to set it up. And you never want to set it up where you're trying to evacuate from. Some of the old Venturis and things like that, because they can't pull very far, you might just say, well, we got gas at the house, we're going to put these Venturis right by the house to zip it out. That's not how you want to use these units. You want to put these further away from the house, because it's going to pull everything away and toward that VEU. So keep that in mind when you're setting it up. You want to pull gas away, always pull gas away from a residence or commercial area, and setting these units up, 20, 30 feet away, it's going to be able to pull that. It's not like a Venturi where you're only getting that little minimal pulling range.